McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place. McDonald's is our kind of place. Your kind of place.
Mr. Ronald McDonald.
Hi, everybody. Woo! Hi, guys. Hey, everyone. Wow, what an exciting time. Well, first of all, I'd like to get all this started by saying one simple thing. Hello! Hello! Hi, guys. Thanks a lot. I am so excited. This is a fantastic day for me. This is a chance for McDonald's to show we're heading into a new era, just like my new costume. You like that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll model later on. I have a hard hat to go with it. A new era. McDonald's is about community, and this is a giant community McDonald's. It handles communities from all over the world. We're so proud of the people that are putting this together, especially the authors and everyone else that's involved. Now, I just happen to have a real esteemed honor, and that is to introduce our Orange County Mayor, Mayor Jacobs. Please, a big round of applause. Mayor Jacobs, I haven't seen you since I dropped off cookies at Valentine's Day. It's wonderful to see you again. By the way, well, you went to FSU, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you know they have a circus school there? I was going to remind you, to be mayor, sometimes you need to know a little clowning. All right, everybody, please, a big round of applause for Mayor Jacobs. Thank you so much for coming by and helping us out.
Well, thank you, Ronald. I'm thrilled to see you and so many McDonald's VIPs this morning, but honestly, the person that I really would like to have a word with is Mayor McCheese. You know when that meeting
He's retired. He'll show up.
Okay, because I really believe that mayor to mayor, we could work this out. I
It's
could
his
get that recipe.
He's got a big
McDonald's
cabinet.
special sauce. Yes, I'm pretty convinced that I have the persuasive abilities to negotiate that. Seriously, what a grand day. McDonald's is known and loved worldwide. And I don't think that there's a single location in the world that is more cherished than right here on Sandlake Road. This iconic French fry box McDonald's is the world's most traveled and visited McDonald's, and it is definitely the largest entertainment McDonald's. But I gotta tell you, more than that, on a personal level, this McDonald's has come to my rescue on more than a few occasions. Any of you who know I have 4 children now, they are all grown, but when they were little, this was a lot of times the place to be on a very boring summer day. We could come here and I could kill hours with them. And let me assure you, Karen, we spent a lot of money here. Okay? 4 kids, we didn't just play, we paid. But seriously, with good reason, Orlando's McDonald's is just a phenomenal asset. As Orange County Mayor, I see even more, though, than an iconic, well-visited McDonald's. I see jobs, I see economic impact. I see such a huge positive impact on our community. And from an iDrive perspective, we're just thrilled to have you here. You bring such fresh life and vision to our one-of-a-kind destination. Here, guests from around the world will be dazzled by innovative technology, amazing games, entertainment options, and of course, wonderful, wonderful food. But you know, Ronald, I say I'm yet dazing off on me, Ronald there. Ronald, great minds truly think alike. We're doing the same thing on iDrive. We are just like Ronald McDonald and McDonald's here on Sandlake Road. We're reinventing ourselves along with y'all, and we're really excited to share in that vision of maintaining our dominance when it comes to being a destination that people love and enjoy. This has got to be, it's not just the biggest entertainment McDonald's, this has got to be the happiest McDonald's in the world. So keep up the great work. I can tell you, I can't wait to come back very soon to do a grand reopening and to celebrate the great accomplishments. Let me also just take this moment. We have enjoyed this man of the hour, Ronald, but let me introduce the woman of the hour. Many of you here probably know her, but for those of you who don't, we have the great honor of being joined by the Vice President and General Manager of McDonald's USA's Florida region, Karen Garcia. Karen, we're thrilled to have you here. Congratulations, you're doing an incredible job.
Thank you, Mayor Mayor Jacobs. Thank you for being here in this momentous occasion as we celebrate a McDonald's milestone. So thank you for that. You know, as Mayor Jacobs mentioned, I have the privilege to lead the McDonald's in the Florida state. There are over 870 McDonald's restaurants, and I do that along with my partner, the Vice President of Operations, Harry Thomas Jr., and we have a staff of 85 people, many of who are here today. So we have over 50,000 people that work in the McDonald's restaurants in Florida. We're very proud of that. These talented, hardworking people serve over 1 million guests a day. And that's 1 million opportunities to brighten their day. Here in Central Florida, we serve over 250,000 guests on a single day. And on behalf of all 40 McDonald's owner-operators in Central Florida, some of who are in the audience as well, we want to thank you for your business. Thank you, Mayor, for all those visits that you also made as your children were growing up. But none of these 870 restaurants in Florida and none of the 14,000 McDonald's restaurants in the United States are like the one we are breaking ground on today. This is a very big deal for us. And thanks to Gary Orther's vision, his wife Jeannie, son Greg, and the entire Orther family's love of McDonald's in their community, Orlando will have once again another iconic destination, the new world's largest entertainment McDonald's. Now I know Jeannie and Gary would have loved to have been here today, but I have a feeling somebody's FaceTiming us or periscoping, and they're watching us as we groundbreak this iconic McDonald's. So many of you know Gary. He's a visionary. He's a restaurateur who started with McDonald's over 40 years ago. He was so committed to McDonald's that he literally lived in the basement of his very first McDonald's in Ohio. Gary and Jeannie then grew the family business right here in Orlando, that today they own and operate over 24 restaurants here in Central Florida. The existing restaurant behind us represents the inspiring story of an entrepreneur who continues to dream. This McDonald's was originally built in 1976. It was a typical McDonald's that you would find anywhere in the USA. Gary and Jeannie purchased the restaurant when they moved to Central Florida in 1981, and they saw its immense potential here in one of the world's leading family vacation destinations. So over time, Gary transformed what was an average McDonald's into an extraordinary one. They added games, expanded the restaurant with an iconic French fry box design, and even created a customized menu with offerings like paninis and pizza. Along the way, Gary wasn't just innovating for the Orlando Sandlake McDonald's, he was innovating for the entire McDonald's system. We have tested many, many product offerings right here. So it's no exaggeration when I say Gary is a beloved sage within our McFamily. Gary and Jeannie were honored with the Golden Arch Award, which is the highest worldwide award that McDonald's bestows upon its owner-operators. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award for representing McDonald's in the community and ensuring we do what's right for our guests. This McDonald's records among the highest sales in the country. It's achieved this success because Gary always focused on what's best for the guest. Just looking at the restaurant behind us and the one that we are about to build, they are reflections of Gary's never-ending quest to dream. So Gary has ketchup in his veins and guest service in his heart. He yearns to bring smiles to the millions of people who visit his restaurants, especially here on International Drive. So as we journey through the process of designing this new world's largest entertainment McDonald's, Gary was all about the guest experience. We wanted to know how we could wow our guests and be a must-experience destination and add to the magic of Orlando. So earlier in my career, I managed a McDonald's that our founder, our company founder, Ray Kroc, his office overlooked. And no one was more passionate about customer service than Ray Kroc. Trust me, I know, because he would call on the phone or come down to the restaurant and tell me when the drive-thru wasn't moving fast enough. So this immense passion that Ray had for our McDonald's and customer service, it lives on in owner-operators like Gary, Jeannie, Greg. Just like Ray Kroc, Gary doesn't accept the status quo. He's always exploring how to make the good better and the better the best. So Gary, his wife Jeannie, and the entire organization are always striving to keep the golden arches shining in Central Florida. We thank you for all you have done for McDonald's and all you continue to do for your guests here in Central Florida. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Karen. Before I get started, as a proud father, I do have to give a shout out to my son who's sitting in the front row. He's my middle son. We just received an offer from a very prominent North Carolina school for him to continue and play baseball, and he has committed. So I'm very, very proud of him. All right, Mom and Dad are not here as a result of an unforeseen medical event that has robbed them of the opportunity to be here amongst the celebration today and share with the excitement. However, the confidence and the infrastructure they created within the organization allows for us to proudly carry on. And now you all know that Dad's not going to be here. I ask you to remain seated and please don't leave. Thank you, McDonald's, more specifically Karen, Gary, and Melvin. Thank you, Mayor Jacobs, Mr. Vice Mayor Scott Lloyd. It's not often I'd be willing to quote a former president's wife, but Sandlake is the epitome of it takes a village. With that being said, a huge thank you goes out to the team and beloved family of Ortho Foods. The associates within our organization are truly one of a kind and have always been going back to the 10 Dad relocated from Ohio and joined him here in Florida. I'd be remiss not to give a shout out to a good friend of ours, Bob Fagan. God rest his soul. When asked to describe Dad's role within Ortho Foods, he called himself a visionary. Anyone who has ever used a credit card at McDonald's or enjoyed a McFlurry on a hot day would agree with him, as he pioneered these and several other McDonald's innovations. Dad has used his time wisely to establish his reputation, often being called a trailblazer, a burger baron, a true risk taker, the Burgermeister. Bob Allegro has called him passionate, entrepreneurial spirit, committed, a leader in every way, a true innovator. Dad's first innovation in Florida came in 1983 when he decided to make his restaurant more fun for children. Happens to be this restaurant right here. He added the first play place to McDonald's within the area, building them himself out of wood. Think about that one, huh, here? When Dad bought Sandlake, it was a standard issue McDonald's and a profitable one. However, Dad has built the most successful McDonald's in the nation with a philosophy all of his own. Do more, be more, care more. At Sandlake, he added Sunset Terrace, complete with Thunder and Lightning Show, screen enclosed play place, Maui Room, a saltwater aquarium, a rock and roll room, an ice cream parlor with hand-dipped ice cream, a family fun room. If I had a water right now, I would do the Marco Rubio drink. World's largest play place, arcade with over 160 games, rainforest themed dining, Mickey D's gift shop, and pizza parlor. He also had the world's first and only McDonald Land Theater, complete with a revolving stage, a robotic Ronald and a robotic Mac tonight, which is the blue-faced mascot, who will actually still remain with us today and will be overhauled to the journey ahead to our new restaurant. For nearly 40 years now, this historic McDonald's has served well over 30 million customers. Thank you. Sandlake has been among the highest revenue-generating McDonald's restaurant in North America, thanks to all of Dad's inspirations, such as having had late-night cravings for French fries himself, Dad opened up Sandlake Road 24 hours long before 24 hours wasn't cool. Dad was not satisfied to serve only the traditional McDonald's fare, adding several new twists. and upgrades to the menu. He added the first salad bars, was one of the first to serve McFlurries, introduced gourmet foods including panini sandwiches and hand-dipped ice cream. He took the McDonald's pizza that met little success on the national level and turned it into a top seller. Let's not forget tacos and burritos Dad used to combat Taco Bell in the early 80s. Wow. Karen, Harry, Melvin, we did it. What can I say? What can I say about McDonald's and the incredible business partner they are? And when I say they, I mean you. The power of the Golden Arches and how you represent them cannot be underestimated. It's been a long, arduous process, but with the perseverance, passion, and commitment displayed, today we come together and represent the brand and move forward. So in closing, I'd like to introduce a young lady who started as a young lady. She made sure I preface that, with us 32 years ago. She's my Vice President of Operations. She has ran the beloved Sandlake Road since 1986 as a GM, and it's only she takes this next part as we embark on this new journey, Georgette Lemieux.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Greg. What an honor it is to be up here representing the Orther Foods family, and of course, what I call the Sandlake Road. Well, as tough as it is to say goodbye, it is easily equal to say goodbye, okay? Especially to that damn sump pump. Yes, I just cursed. And the alleged air conditioners. That's for you, Yvonne. Seriously, our new location will be the best, the biggest, the funnest, the newest, the greatest, the tastiest McDonald's in the world. As the tastiest, we will be offering McDonald's Create Your Taste Burgers. It's a new way for our customers to enjoy McDonald's. It makes good food the star of the experience. Being modern and progressive begins with serving great tasting, real, fresh food, enabled by exceptional service. With easy-to-use technology, a welcoming restaurant environment that elevates the entire guest experience. In addition to Create Your Taste, we will have exclusive chef-prepared pizza pasta cooked in an open kitchen design centered around our signature authentic wood fire pizza oven. You can see that's what the rendering is right there. As the biggest, it's going to be almost 19,000 square feet of pure fun, with the newest energy-efficient building design containing an energy management system that monitors the equipment and optimizes the operation for the most efficient use of energy based on indoor and outdoor conditions. We'll be using full LED fixtures throughout the restaurant, both inside and out. In addition, we'll have updated stormwater treatment system to significantly reduce runoff. As the greatest McDonald's, there will be some nostalgic details, as Greg already mentioned, regarding Mac. But pay attention, as it'll be part of the restaurant's experience for our guests to go through the new building and identify the rest. After years of hard work, Gary has built the legacy he has always wanted, which was so very important to him. You like that? With Greg as an owner-operator and CEO, and John as the president of Orther Foods, they will continue to grow both the Orther Foods and the McDonald's brand. Karen, let us assure you that the Orther legacy demands that the Golden Arches shine bright as we travel down the new journey, creating the second-generation legacy. We really have significant and exciting plans as we embark on the next 40 years. You can bet that. We'd love to share some of those ideas with you right now, but we have to let McDonald's know first. They kind of have a tendency to get upset with us when they find these things out on the fly. So stay tuned. Thank you so much to Orange County government, the officials, for all you're doing to lead the local economic growth and development within this area. The growth that's on International Drive right now is unprecedented, especially with what Josh Wallach is going to be doing. He is exciting, and his entrepreneurial spirit is actually somewhat very reminiscent of the Burger Baron himself. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to my good friend, Ronald McDonald, and he's going to lead us from here. Thank you all so very much.
You say this new store has an energy management system. After doing this for 31 years, can I get one of those? Yeah, I need one of those. All right, folks, as they say, you cannot make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. You cannot make the world's biggest, most beautiful, most wonderful place to come and celebrate for McDonald's without breaking some ground. And that's what we're going to do right now. Anybody wants a picture? If you got a camera, I'll get pictures with anyone. We're going to have all our dignitaries go right over here. We have some special things to do. I think Mr. Will has my helmet over here. Anyone else needs a helmet, we'll work it out for you.
So here's to the newest, most iconic, world's largest entertainment McDonald's.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! I'm loving it.
Somebody count.
Are we tossing the bird on the mat?
Somebody give us a
All right, Will says go for it. 1, 2, 3, toss it. Woo! Yes!
This one is to the Orther family, to Gary, his lovely wife, Greg, for the whole family, and congratulations on your
Absolutely.
son. What an incredible legacy we are leaving for Orange County. Amen. Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3. And by the way, to all the beautiful children, as you know, they're close to my heart, all the beautiful children that will be coming here and experiencing this. And also, folks, please remember my favorite house, the Ronald McDonald House, the house that Love built. I can do magic, but I can't do the kind of magic doctors and nurses and the people that work with the Ronald McDonald House do. Give them a big round of applause. They're part of this organization. They are definitely part of our family. Greg, you want to say something?
Actually, February 12th, 13th, 14th, somewhere around there, the grand opening. Stay tuned for the grand opening right around the 1st of February, somewhere around there. Love to have everybody back.
Hey, can I come?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. You're invited. With your foot up here?
Take time, don't have
Whatever looks ladylike. We have the first thing a shovel? Yeah, skill. How much would you like to grab a shovel? You have my experience.
Sure, thank you.
You can hold that. Never know what'll happen. Never know what'll happen. All right. You have to use a wide-angle lens for my shoe.
McDonald's is our kind of place.